Coach, let's just go ahead and start with your initial thoughts on the game today.
I think just the execution, we kind of talked after the game, just, we had to work so hard offensively to get a shot, and on the defensive side, I felt like we made it a little bit too easy for them, and they just got some really open looks, and a lot of that I think is communication errors and just a lack of focus.
Let's focus on some of the positives. Your bench had 19 points. Talk about some of your bench players stepping up.
No, I was really excited. Jessie, I think, with kind of the injuries that we've had, just for her to come in and do what she did, I thought she was a great spark for us. Jess Chapman came in, did a great job. Rebounding was something that we really stressed. We needed to crash the boards, get some offensive rebounds. And so, those two I thought were aggressive. They didn't always get it, but they were doing a good job of going in there and being physical and trying to work for rebounds and trying to make something happen and bring something good, and that's what you want your bench to do.
What are some of the things you're trying to preach to them with some of these injuries, so some of these girls need to step up and fill these roles until they can come back? What are some of the things you're telling them?
Right. I think just playing through, some of them are going to have to play through being tired and really focusing on the defensive side of things, getting those stops when we need them, and the communication, if we're going to be switching or just different things that we have to do with different lineups we have in, and being ready when you come in the game, being prepared and knowing who you're guarding and what the game plan is. And I think that's something that we really need to continue working on. When you do get tired, you tend to not communicate as much, and so that's where we really have to kind of step up and be on the same page and make sure, you're coming to a screen, two people have to be communicating that screen. So just continuing to talk. Offensively, I think our spacing needs to be a lot better, our decision making needs to be a lot better, and if we're going to struggle to shoot, we need to make sure we're crashing the boards and working harder to get offensive rebounds.
Saturday, Weber's coming in here. It's going to be your first experience with the Weber rivalry. How much more does that bring to a game, being an in-state with an in-state rival?
I think that's huge, and I love that. I love having a rivalry game like that. I think, for us, we need to be excited to play, to come out and play again and bounce back from this quickly. I think it's important. I think in the Big Sky, one of the things I've learned after being in Montana is travel is tough, and so I think taking advantage of home game opportunities is really important, and so we need to try to protect our home floor.
Perfect. Thank you.